Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Real Spiritual Clarity. My name is Richard, and let's get started. Please listen, love, and forgive. We're going to be using the Gilded Tarot. We're going to follow up with the After Tarot. We're going to use some of these Romance Angels. And we're going to end with some insight from the Daily Crystal Inspiration cards. And we're going to get started. Thank you, Spirit, for clear and concise messages. Thank you for letting us see, hear, and feel the things we need to in this reading. Just one card, Spirit. And first card out in the Gilded Tarot is, wow, the Empress herself. Yes. So, Divine Masculine sees you as being the perfect specimen. There's nothing that he doesn't like about you. He likes your mind, he likes your body, he likes your whole being, okay? He knows that you have really helped him through this journey, okay? He feels like he gathers strength from you. He feels like he can feel so grounded and so, you make him feel just like home, okay? When he's around you, or even when he thinks about you, it calms him. It makes him feel like everything's good in the world. Okay, so he knows that you, being the divine feminine, his divine feminine, the Empress, is the person who he should be with, who he feels grounds him, makes him feel great, who makes him, feel inspired to do things, and you just make his life better all around. So he's working on making his way back to you. He wants to bring in that communication. He wants to bring in his physical body, and he just wants to be a part of you. He wants you to be a part of his life. He wants to be a part of your life. I see she has on this gold, so there's a lot of healing going on right now. Okay. I see where she has on this green cape. So it could be that there's some heart opening, heart chakra opening. And all around, she's the bomb de la bomb for her divine masculine. Starting off with the Empress. Very, very good. Awesome card to start off with. And the next Gilded Tarot is, the Knight of Swords. Yeah. Like I said, I see this blue one all over this horse. So he's working on that communication, working on opening up that throat chakra, and working on stabilizing those emotions. Yeah. And also, like I said, he's going to be bringing in that truth. He's still totally guarded, unfortunately. He's totally covered with all this armor. But he knows that the more he opens his mind up towards his divine feminine, the more he opens his heart towards her, that armor is going to fall off. He's going to become his authentic self. He's going to become vulnerable, and he's going to just give in to how he feels about her. He's been loving her and wanting her for forever. And finally, it's coming to the point where he's going to really totally just say, you know what? I'm tired of fighting it. I'm tired of not doing what I want to do. I'm tired of not living my truth. I'm going to come riding in, and I'm going to grab her up, and I'm going to live the life that I know I want to live with her and that she wants to live with me. Okay? Knight of Swords. Beautiful. And the next Gilded Tarot is, and there it is. Yep, because you know what? There was a lot of options for him. He could have a lot of options now. Divine Feminine, she has plenty of options, And you know what? She could be vying with some of her options because maybe Divine Masculine took too long, He didn't take her serious. He didn't take it like, you know what? I need to stop wasting time. I need to stop procrastinating. And I need to make my way back to her because you know what? Before I know it, somebody else is going to swoop her up. Okay? He knew that he looked at all these other options, and none of them compared to his divine feminine, because she's the Empress. The Empress comprises all four queens: Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. She comprises all of them. She's all passion, she's all truth. She has her stability, and she has her love. So she comprises everything that Divine Masculine is looking for and everything that he wants to have in his life also. And some of these things he has worked on. He could have plenty of money. He could have had an inheritance just recently. He could have gotten a new job. He could be working on, bettering himself by going to school, or, taking some type of vocational stuff to make him have a better job and be a better situation. But in any event, all of these cups that he's been through, none of them compared to his divine feminine. Not one of them. And it took him a while before he could figure that out. It took him a while to go through all those lessons, towers, and different things in his life for him to know, you know what? There's nobody that compares. I've been wasting a lot of time and a lot of energy when I know that she's the only one that's for me, my divine feminine. And please like, subscribe, share, and comment so you know when I'm on here. And please watch the full video, because there's messages throughout. I always use this as a book. I always use the example as a book. If I open up a book and I start reading it, and halfway through the book, I close the book and put it over there, and I never read it again. Unless I know that story of that book, I'm never going to know what the ending is. Okay? So in order for you to find out the true meaning and the true feeling of the reading, you must watch it from beginning to end. So I ask everybody, please watch the full video, and give it a like and give it a share, please. And also put a comment, say, put a heart, say, that was nice, say, whatever you want to say. But, those things are what helps the channel. The full viewing of the video, the liking of the video, and commenting on the video. All those things help the channel to grow. Okay? Thank you. And now we're going to be using the After Tarot. Thank you, Spirit, for the clear and concise messages. Thank you for letting us see, hear, and feel the things we need to in this reading. And let's see. And there's our first After Tarot. The next After Tarot. First After Tarot is, Nine of Wands. So Divine Masculine knows that he's truly a wounded warrior. He knows that, he's been through all of it. He's been through hell and back. And you know what? He'd do it again for his divine feminine. As you can see, normally in the Nine of Wands, he's there by himself. Okay. Now he could have somebody that he's talking to. Could be a relative, could be a good friend, could be a counselor. But in this case, I think that other person is his divine feminine. He wants to confide in her. He wants to communicate with her. He wants to be that person for himself as well as for her. As you can see, one of them has the green on to, like I said, open up that heart chakra. The other one has the red on to actually work on that root chakra and stabilize himself. But, right now, he's like just thinking. He's going through that thought process. He's like, you know what? I've been through this forever and ever. I'm constantly thinking about this, and I'm going to make a move. I'm going to communicate with her, because I know that unless I actually communicate and make a move towards her, the relationship's never going to go anywhere. I have to get up off my duff, I have to brush myself off and say, you know what? Drop the armor, put up the sword of truth, come rushing in and saying, you know what? I love you, I care for you, I want you, and let's give this thing a go. Because otherwise you're never going to know anything. Okay? That was the Nine of Wands. And the next After Tarot is, and there it is. Because he's tired of this broken heart. He's tired of these Three of Swords. But if you notice, normally in the Three of Swords, those swords are all through that heart. But in this case, he's actually healing, because all those swords are out of that heart, and the heart has bandages over it. So he's actually going through that process of healing right now. Okay, he wants to drop those swords. He wants to put them down, and he wants to come to her, and he wants to, there could be a heart-to-heart conversation. There could be an apology. There could be like, you know what? Drop the ego, drop the pride, and say, you know what? Even though I thought I did the right thing, I know deep down I did the wrong thing. Suck it up, be a man, be a woman, whichever. This is all spirit. We don't know who it is. In any case, do the things you need to do to benefit yourself as well as your divine counterpart. Because you know what? That's what's going to benefit you. That's what's going to make the relationship grow. You must communicate. You must move forward. You must do something. You cannot just keep sitting there and not doing anything. That's why that Knight of Swords is there. He's going to come rushing in and tell the truth and communicate how he feels and what he wants. And that was the Three of Swords. And now we're going to get that last after tarot. And there it is. Yep, seven of wands. Now, a lot of times people say Seven of Wands is planning, but also Seven of Wands is actually so many people coming up against you. And you know what? You have your feeling, you have your way of doing things, and you have always listened to everybody else, always followed everybody else. But at this point, you notice how he's just getting ready to swing that wand to try to take all of them out at the same time. And once again, if you look at the Nine of Wands, these two of them, he has on the green on the top and the red. He's opening up the heart and working on the root chakra. And as you notice, the one that has the wand is getting ready to swing it. He's opening up his heart and working on his root chakra because he knows the person who makes him feel the best, who makes him feel the most at home, is his divine feminine. And she actually helps him to become vulnerable, helps him to open his heart and actually feel like, he's a grounded person. These other people who he's been around, they can make him feel so scattered and all over the place, always knocking him, always saying, you don't know what's going on. You don't know what you're doing. You think you're doing it right, but you're doing it all wrong. But he's tired of them. He's tired of those naysayers. He wants to do it his way now. And that's what he's going to do. He's going to fight them off. He's going to say, get out of here, get away from me, because I'm not going to keep putting up with your crap. I'm going to do it my way this time. I don't need you to tell me how to do it. You've always tried to interject and try to tell me how to live my life, but now I'm going to live it for me and my divine counterpart. Okay? Please like, subscribe, share, and comment so you know when I'm on here. Now we're going to be using these romance angels. Let's see what the angels have to say concerning this romance between divine masculine and divine feminine. And there's our first romance angel. And it is, you deserve love. It says you are lovable. So divine masculine, he had a lot of self self-worth issues. He had a lot of not feeling good about himself because people always knocking him saying, you don't know what's going on. You don't know what to do. You always make a mistake. You always make a mess. So, at this point, he's like, you know what? I'm tired. I'm tired of you guys always telling me I don't know what to do. I don't know how to do it. As you can see, the figure has on that goal. He's healing right now. Like I say, he's healing that broken heart. He's also just healing, could be inner child wounds, just healing himself, saying, you know what? I know what to do. I'm going to stop listening to these people. I'm going to follow my own intuition. I'm going to do the things I need to do because I need to be laser focused. You see how she has that arrow and she's focusing it, getting ready to shoot it? Divine Masculine's focusing himself completely. He's going to be totally laser focused. And you see how on the card, I think there's 3 or 4 people behind her. Those are the naysayers constantly in her ear saying, you need to listen to us. You need to follow us. You don't know how to do it. And he's like, I'm not even listening to you guys anymore. I'm just going to do what I need to do because I'm going to go through my healing. I'm going to follow my intuition and I'm going to be happy with the person I want to be happy with, as well as being happy for myself. And the next romance angel is, and there it is. Yep, make the effort. That's what I told him. I told you he has to come riding in. He has to have his sword up. He has to drop that guard, get rid of all that armor, and say, you know what? I may have done it wrong. I apologize. I need you to give me another chance. It says great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So, Spirit has given him sign synchronicities on how to come back and how to do the things he needs to do for his divine feminine. Basically, it could start off as a hi, how are you? How have you been doing? And that little bit of effort, that little conversation is going to lead to such a beautiful relationship. But unless you open up that door and say that hello, it's never going to move anywhere. And divine masculine is slowly breaking down that armor, slowly ripping it off, slowly using that sword to become his authentic self, so he can come rushing in, using that throat chakra to speak the things he needs to, and stabilizing those emotions to come in to really open his heart and tell his empress how much he truly loves and truly wants her. He's going to be communicating that pretty soon. Okay. And the final romance angel is... Yep, because this is what he's getting from these other people. He's getting this unrequited love. He's been around these people, and these people told him, oh, we love you, we care about you. But as time has gone on in this separation from his divine feminine, he has found out that those karmic people he's been around, they don't care about him, they don't love him. Okay, at first he thought he could deal with them. He said, it's like a sock or an old shoe. You put it on, it's comfortable, so you keep walking around in it because it's comfortable. The thing could be falling apart, it could look really bad or whatever. But instead of you taking it off and throwing it away and putting on a new pair, you're going to continue to walk around with the old pair. At this point, divine masculine, you have to take that old pair off. You got to throw it to the side. You got to pick up your new pair, which is your divine feminine, put her on, and live the life you truly want to live, that authentic life that you want. Okay, because it says that he's had this unrequited love with these other people. It says there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So he knows that those relationships are done. He's tried everything. He's done everything he could, but it's not going to work. So it's time to lay it to rest and to go forward with your divine feminine and live that life that you want to live. Communicate that to her now. Okay. And that was the romance angels. Now we're going to see what Spirit has to say with some of these daily crystal inspirations. I'm going to get the intuitive hit that I feel, and then I'm going to read the rest from the book. And the first, two flew out, and I'm going to take them both. The first daily crystal inspiration is, it says, Rondinite. It says, find a way to forgive. Like I said, I always say, listen, love, and forgive. So these divine masculines could be coming back to apologize, to really tell you they did it wrong, that they want a second chance, and they could be totally communicating this to you. So it's up to you, divine feminine, if you want to give them that second chance or not. But regardless of if you do or not, I ask that you would forgive them. I guess you should find in your heart to forgive, because that forgiveness is not just for them, it's for you also. Because, it always says do unto others, right? As you want done unto you. As quick as you forgive him or forgive her, male or female, doesn't matter, it's all spirit. As quick as you forgive them, you're going to feel that release in your heart, that release in your soul that, you did the right thing, and now you don't have to worry about it anymore. You don't have to say, oh, well, I'm going to be walking around with this forever. No, it's all gone. You're clear. You cleared your soul, you cleared your mind, you cleared your heart. Now you can go forward, whether you're going to go forward with your divine counterpart, or you're going to go forward with one of those other 7 cups that you've been working around with. Whatever you feel, you're going to have a whole clear life now. You're not going to have any of those burdens hanging around on you that you didn't forgive the person. Okay? That's the Rondinite. And now the next card is Adventuring. It says create your own luck. So what that means is, like I said, one of the cards is make the effort. Okay? In order for a relationship to work, you must communicate, you must talk, you must hang out together, you must find out about each other, learn each other's idiosyncrasies, whether they're good or bad, and they have to learn yours also, and just make it the best situation you can possible. You see your screen, right? So it's saying open your heart. Give this thing a chance. Open your heart, and if you feel to continue, you do it. Take it one little step at a time. Like I said, these things will start up with hello, how are you? And once you get that hello and how are you, just go forward with that. Okay? Because those are the things that's going to benefit you in your life as well as in their life. And I'm going to read what these Rondinite and Aventurines are, and then we're going to close out the reading. And the first one is the Rondinite. Rondinite, I should say. And Rondinite says, find a way to forgive. There is freedom in forgiveness. It's natural to react when others hurt or betray us. But if you can move past the first layer of blame, resentment, anger, disappointment, or frustration, you can free yourself from the negativity and toxicity. When you are able to forgive, you empower yourself rather than letting your emotions have power over you. Forgiving someone, however, doesn't mean that you condone what they have done. It simply allows you to release your ties to that experience so you can move on. At its core, all forgiveness is self-serving. That's what I said. When you forgive that person, basically you're helping yourself, because it's going to benefit yourself in your own life, because you did the right thing. You forgave someone, and now you can release it and you can go forward in your own life. And the next one is Aventurin. It says create your own luck. It says luck starts with you. Simply by changing your energy, you have the power to shape your own fate. The first steps is to align your thoughts, beliefs, and energies with what you want. Once you are fully aligned, you can attract the opportunity you desire to accomplish your goals. Like a magnet, you can set yourself up for the best possible outcome in any situation. Your luck is not a coincidence, it's your own creation. Like I said, it said make the effort. If you want the relationship and you want it to work, you communicate it, you come forward and be truthful about it, and you ask for forgiveness, and then you get forgiven if they want to, and then you guys move forward. Even if they don't want to, you know that you've done your part, you asked for forgiveness, you got forgiven, and now you can go your way, she can go her way, and you guys can live your life separately. Either you're going to come back together and live it together, or you're going to come back together and you're going to still be forgiven and live it separately. But in any event, that forgiveness is what's going to benefit you from now until the end of your life. I want to thank everybody for coming. I want to thank Spirit for letting us see, hear, and feel the things we need to in this reading. When you guys have these heart-to-heart conversations, please listen intently, please love unconditionally, and please forgive. I love all you guys, and have a great day.